Hello there. Most of us are vehicle owners and all vehicle owners have motor insurance, but only some of us think beyond the world of motor insurance. We all have people we care for, things we care for and ourselves to care for. How many of us actually do something about it? There's a whole galaxy of insurance needs and relevant policies beyond motor insurance which can be best explained by Mr. Tapan Singhel, who is the MD and CEO of Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. Welcome Tapan.
Thank you.
Let me begin with a very broad question. What is the need and concept of general insurance?
Okay, so let's understand the basis or the basics of general insurance. The idea is to collect money from many to pay to a few where things would go wrong. That is how it works. Something like a simple chain snatching is also covered. Something like a baggage loss when you're traveling is also covered. Something like when somebody cyber stalking you is also covered. Something like your mobile falling and breaking down is also covered. You think of it and there's a cover available at a cost which is very, very reasonable.
So effectively, what you're saying is that every aspect of human life is covered by insurance?
Yes, that's true. And always remember this at a cost which is very low. Let me tell you a story. When I was young, my mother would keep on saying, save for a rainy day, save for a rainy day. And I want to spend money, I want to enjoy life. I just started working, I started earning money. And that would be a huge pressure on me. But when I became an insurer, I realized if I had a health cover for myself, if I had a personal accident cover, if I had a house cover and my bike covered, I actually didn't need to save for a rainy day.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you know what? Everybody seems to have this belief that bad things can happen only to others and not to me. Isn't that really a very dangerous thing?
It's not dangerous. I think the human brain is wired not to see risk. If it was wired to see risk, we'd all be staying in caves. I think that is why our belief is nothing will go wrong with us. I think that is the way our brain is wired, but that is not the right thing because it actually happens to somebody. But I'll tell you another story which is very interesting. One of my friends said, Tapan, this is really useless. I've been paying you a premium for so many years. I never got anything. And I said, okay, let's try and understand this. Let's say if all of us sitting together and I go out and I meet with an accident, will you all not pool in money to help me out? He said, yes, we will. But what kind of stupid question is this? But the reality is this. What does general insurer do? They take money from many. When things go wrong to somebody, from that money, they pay and help that poor guy to get back to the state where he or she was or take care of his family. Which technically means that all the premium that you pay is used for a very good cause. At the same time, if I ask you to give some charity, you would say, yes, I will do. If I ask you to help a friend, you say, yes, I will do. But while paying for an insurance premium, which is helping somebody whom you do not know, but really putting that back in style, why do you hesitate? Is the question I asked him. And he said, yeah, nobody spoke to him like that.
But you know what? The belief is that insurance companies don't really want to pay. What about that?
This is really very interesting, and I've heard this many times. So, see, I'm a scientist by education, so I really question a lot of things. I'll tell you how and what has evolved. I really thought about it. Let's take it back to the philosophy of insurance, 16th century, 17th century. You took money from many to pay to a few when things go wrong, but the onus was the insurance company to see that the few who take the claim are not defrauding the trust of many who paid the money to you. So the insurance company, the way they pay claims is the moment you lodge a claim, they see you with distrust and they eliminate one by one the distrust till they are convinced that this is right and then they pay claims. So from insurance company perspective, perfectly right. They are the custodian of money of many. So they have this duty to ensure that they don't just distribute it freely. From a customer's perspective, he feels I'm a thug. Yeah, the moment I lodge a claim, these guys are asking me so many questions as if they don't want to pay me a claim. And this is precisely why this disconnect happens. In today's time, social media, drones, mobile cameras, news available completely online, data available online. Why do you have to follow a procedure which is there? As a company, I think we have demolished a lot of these. In fact, if you are my automobile insured, you can actually step down, take pictures on the spot, upload, and up to the limits allowed by IRDA, our regulator, we'll transfer money accounts within the 10 minutes. If you're traveling with our policy, the trip delay, even before you know it, we use blockchain to know your trip has got delayed. We send you a message, Your trip has been delayed. Do you want your compensation? You say yes, we transfer money to you. In fact, right now we insure about 400,000 mobile, 4 lakh mobile in 3 days time through one of our distributor partners, e-commerce partners. And we paid claims of the losses at the place. We didn't even ask for the mobile to come back. Our fundamental belief is that we shall redefine the industry by doing this. And then this question of yours, the companies don't pay claims, will not come.
Okay, so insurance as a concept is very old. It has evolved, society has evolved, but in these digital times, has the insurance evolved enough?
I love interacting with you. You know, I think this is again the next problem that I had been thinking about. If I look at the fire insurance, the way it is worded and the way it was devised, if I look at the automobile insurance, or if I look at a marine insurance, most of it has been there for centuries. As a company, we came out with individual cyber cover, the first in the country, simply because the risk of pickpocketing has shifted to phishing malware. Times are changing, risks are changing. Companies have to evolve. They have to be very, very obsessed and focused about the shift and keep on changing their products for the benefit of the customer.
Well, Tapan, thank you for all these insights. It's really great to know that insurance covers many, many aspects of our lives and goes beyond the basic. Thank you. Whatever drives you, whatever you care about, there is insurance for it. Avail of it for yourself, for those you love, for all you hold dear. Don't hesitate, don't wait, buy insurance, buy peace of mind.